Hello and welcome back to Level 7 Games Podcast, where we talk about video games, movies, trading card games, and literally anything else that pops up.
Gross, dude.
Like God Hand.
Yeah, that popped up out of nowhere.
Yeah. We just recorded around two hours worth, I think, of footage of us playing God Hand on the PlayStation 2. The fuck are they talking about?
Sexier than you are.
Still sexier than you are. Yeah.
Yes! Fuck you, dude! Yeah!
Woo!
Oh my god!
Damn, that was so close.
Get it before it goes away. And it decided not to record the actual gameplay.
Yeah, it was really cool because we got the video camera footage of us being like, "Whoa, yeah,
I did it!"
Oh, but then the actual gameplay that corresponds, so you can be like, "Oh, I get it."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's missing.
It's gone. It just recorded the menu and then it stopped.
Whatever. Who cares? It's fun anyhow. It was a good time. We had a good time.
That's true.
We got to play a game we wanted to play, and then we were like, "Okay, I get it." See,
Yeah.
that was my worry, is we were going to try to play it for too long and be like...
And then just be done and pissed at it.
Or that we weren't going to like it as much as we thought we might. I think we both had a suspicion that maybe we wouldn't love it enough to try to marathon the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Our sneaking suspicions were a little bit correct.
A little bit correct. It was a fun game.
Yeah.
It was fun. So, God Hand, here, do we have the case? Where did we put the case? Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay.
So we showed this last week on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
God Hand is a PS2 beat 'em up by Clover Studios, which did Okami. They did Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. Then a lot of their staff ended up going on to form Platinum Games, which does Bayonetta. They did Astral Chain. They did Wonderful 101.
Oh, yeah.
So anyhow, a lot of good stuff, good pedigree of games. So this was one that I've been wanting to play just because it was recommended to me a million times by people, and it was good.
Yeah. I've been very curious myself for a long time. But, I don't know. It also just doesn't feel like my genre of game that I would normally enjoy.
Yeah, I think that's more the problem with it for me as well. Is it's definitely just not the kind of game that I don't know.
Yeah.
That I can pour myself into a lot of time because I don't really feel, I don't know, that I'm getting much out of it. It's fun.
Right.
But it's pretty difficult. We did play it on the normal difficulty, and that was pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
So,
That
I
was
don't know.
crazy.
It might be worth it to play it on easy just to cruise through and see the ridiculous story.
Right. A lot of tribal tattoos.
And I guess the whole thing about this game is that it's also it's a rare PS2 game, so you don't see it too often. So that's why we were like, all right, here it is at the store. We got a backwards compatible PS3. Let's give it a go. Let's see what's up with this. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the game was all wacky as shit, and there was some funny stuff that happened.
There's some real funny stuff in there.
And I mean, the fact that you buy and build your own combos, essentially.
That is pretty awesome. Definitely enjoyed that about it. The fact that you could, you earned different kinds of moves, like a backhand or a chop or a punch. And then
Pin
you could,
slap.
Yeah, or like a leg sweep. And you could put them into a combo chain, and then you can unlock more moves for the chain. And some moves break guards. Some shoot people in the air. Some make them fall down. So figuring out the perfect combo is probably 90% of that game.
And I feel like you could I feel like the game gives you an opportunity to look at the enemies that you're about to approach, to be like, all right, there's one of these dudes that I can leg sweep, and there's these dudes that I can punch in the air, so let me set up my combo to be able to, deal with that, which, I feel like if I owned that game, that's probably how I would play it, after subsequent playthroughs.
Right. Because, certain enemies you can't leg sweep, but other enemies you can leg sweep to death.
Right.
Easily. So, definitely a fun game, though.
It's true. I saw it happen.
Yeah.
And it's wacky as all hell. I mean, just Shinji Mikami is kind of known for the super over the top, like goofy nonsense, like
Right.
whatever. It was good. It was good. But yeah, I don't know what else you got on the old list there.
Well, another thing, or the question of the week that we came up with is last time we tried to marathon a game.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You want me to go first, or you
Yeah,
want to go
yeah,
first?
go for it.
So the last time I tried to marathon a game was when Dark Souls 2 was releasing. Me and two other of the Dark Souls homies like tried to run through Dark Souls 1 as far as we could just in the night before. We're just like, all right, let's get out of work. Let's set up all of our our PlayStations or whatever and get as far as we can and kind of just have like a race to see who could get the furthest, kind of. So it was like marathon / we're all competing to some degree, right?
That's freaking awesome.
So it was fun. I won. Yeah,
Good job.
that's right. Made it all the way to Anar Londo in like, I don't know, a couple hours. It's not like speed run level, but I'm proud of myself. It's a hard game.
I was going to say, that's a fucking hard game. So, yeah. Getting anywhere in it is pretty good. Doing it in one day is even better. So,
Yeah. I was talking to somebody about Dark Souls the other day, and it just made me want to play it again. I'm just like, oh, has it been long enough? Has it been long enough that I'm ready to do it again? It's so good.
Have you finally beaten Sekiro?
Get out of my face, John. Don't guilt me. No.
Oh.
Okay, I'm on the last boss, and he's so hard.
I was just saying you need a new game to beat if you beat it already. So there you go. Okay.
No, but Elden Ring comes out in like a month.
Oh, that's true.
Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring. If it's not amazing, then I'll still play it because you know what? I love you, From Software. I really do.
There you go. You're a good fan.
It's all about love.
All you need is From Software.
Yes. So what about you? When was the last time you tried to marathon a game?
Well, I think the last time I successfully marathoned a game was after Lord of the Rings War in the North came out.
Really? That's the one, huh?
Yep.
You're just like, yes, I get to be a dwarf.
Yep. There are 3 characters you can pick from. One is a dwarf. So I was like, yeah, we're going to do this up. And I rented it, so I only had it for like 2 days anyway. And it was a weekend, and we were like freshly married. I think it was literally our first year of marriage. And I had nothing else to do.
Yeah. Sounds amazing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I marathoned the shit out of that, beat it with the dwarf, and then I was like, all right.
Done.
Time to take it back.
Nice. Do you own that one now?
I do.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I really like that one. That one was really good.
Did you ever play any of the Warhammer games?
I haven't yet. I've been trying to find specifically the one that was on the PlayStation 1.
You know those space dwarves, right? I think that's...
I have seen those ones. I've been very tempted, but sometimes I think I looked at the gameplay the last...
They're like third-person shooters. They're weird.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought the last one I saw was like a tactical RPG, and it's like, I don't really want to do that right now.
No, I don't. I mean, maybe. They make a decent amount of Warhammer games, but yeah, I think most of them, or the more recent ones, are like third-person shooters.
Nice.
Which is cool.
Yeah, I've played... Oh, no, wait. I have played one Warhammer. It was the Fire Warrior on PS2.
On PS2?
Yeah.
Is it a good game?
It's okay. I think I made it a good couple hours in. It just was starting to feel real repetitive. It was just FPS, kind of bland. Didn't really earn a gun at any point. That was like, this is amazing. It's just, oh, this rifle shoots farthest.
Right.
This is all you're going to use.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you going to do? Not all games are created as good as God Hand.
Yeah. Woo! God
okay,
Hand.
Hold on. Going back to this.
Okay.
Well, look, I'm a bit disappointed.
Yep.
Like, it's okay, but you can't control the camera.
Oh, you get fucked so hard because you can't move the freaking camera.
It's like it does this weird auto lock on to enemies, but you can't change or decide what enemy it's locked onto except for like trying to move around, and the movement's very clunky. And so you get dudes behind you, and it's like you just can't see enemies. The camera doesn't zoom out or move at all.
Yeah.
And so you're just fucked.
And if they're behind the camera, just like sprinting full tilt toward you, you don't see it because they go invisible when they're in front of the camera.
True.
And then like right before they hit you, they'll kind of show up.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. Wish I
Yeah.
could have countered.
I can see like when it released why people would, even now I can definitely see some of the good in it where I'm like, okay, cool. Once you start like getting the timing of the dash down, you can really. It almost started to feel like Sekiro though there for a minute.
Right.
When that dude's like,
Yeah, you were getting that timing down on that boss for a little bit.
but
I could not. That boss was kicking my ass.
yeah, I mean just super clunky.
Yes.
If it was just a little smoother, just even a little smoother, it would have been, I think, a lot better. But also the story and the tutorials were god awful.
so bad.
So bad.
You just like show up in a desert, no, in a town from a desert. Water. And then you just start fighting people.
Fight some dudes.
After talking about how sexy they are.
Yeah, you're just like, I'm the sexiest. And then there's this chick, and you're like, you're not even sexy. And then these guys walk up, and they're like,
They're sexy.
what's up? And then you're like, these guys think they're sexy, but I'm sexy.
It was so fucking weird. It was very weird.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a really good game.
Yeah.
It's my new favorite game. But anyhow,
let's see. So, moving on.
moving forward.
We have officially finished our polls on Console Wars Round 2 of Nintendo Gamecube versus the Dreamcast.
And surprise, surprise.
Dreamcast just destroyed it. Or not Dreamcast, sorry. GameCube destroyed the Dreamcast is what I meant.
Yeah, there wasn't even a contest. Like,
It really wasn't.
in my mind, I thought there would be more like Sega holdouts that are like, yeah, here's my chance to finally voice my love for my beloved Dreamcast. But you know what? They didn't, because they're not out there, because they're not real, and I made them up. The Dreamcast isn't real.
Oh my god.
John,
What?
I made it all up.
You've made a very convincing fake.
I know.
I enjoy it.
I developed all
almost
those
daily.
games. Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
just to trick you.
We need to start making games. You're like selling that shit.
No, I've lost it. I've lost everything with
Oh,
the
no.
Dreamcast. It's the long con.
Oh, damn
Yeah.
it. That's unfortunate.
But yeah, everybody loves the GameCube. Nobody likes the Dreamcast, and you're all fucking wrong.
I'm not going to lie. I was very shocked. I at least thought it would be close.
Or closer.
Yeah, at least closer. Like within 30 votes or 40 or something like that is what I was really expecting. But no, it got fucking blown out of the water. For what, 5 games you can play on the GameCube?
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I love Smash Brothers Melee. Also, Super Sluggers and
Oh.
Pikmin 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. There's good games on the GameCube. Like, I won't hate too much. There's probably, like...
I'm just salty.
Yeah.
I'm a little salty.
I think there are actually more good games on the Dreamcast than there are on the GameCube. That's...
Oh, I 100% feel like that.
Yeah, that is 100% my opinion.
Because, yeah.
Because Star Fox Adventures sucked.
I did not like that game. I bought that back in the day for like $5.
I tried to play it so many times. I was like, this game sucks.
I did that too. Like, I played through the first 2 hours maybe 3 times.
And I was like, I love Star Fox. Why do I hate this game so
I
much?
don't want to fucking do this anymore.
Yeah, it's like you're like getting it out of the tank and you're like, what? Star Fox.
Yeah.
Put me in a fucking airplane. Let me fly around. They're like,
ride
no.
this dinosaur.
They're like, no, you're riding a dinosaur, bitch.
Man,
Whatever.
But yeah, like, I don't know. Yep. Whatever. That's why we do the votes, is because if it was just us, it would be totally different. So far, you guys have completely voted against what I would vote for, so it's interesting to see. That's why I wanted to do it in the first place. was curious if I was kind of with the crowd on stuff or absolutely not.
Yeah, nobody agrees with you, John.
So far, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, go GameCube. Go Team Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
We'll see how far the old GameCube makes it. I get the feeling it'll probably take out one more thing, then it'll probably be gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like the GameCube. I feel like the GameCube or the 64 is going to take it all. That's what I said earlier. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I mean, you know who the dark horse candidate might be? The Switch.
Oh, fuck. If a freaking Nintendo console wins this, I don't know how I'm going to feel. I don't know if I'm going to be okay with that.
100% a Nintendo console is going to win.
I mean...
Get out of here. That's all anybody, loves. It's all they remember. They're like, do you have a Sony Nintendo? Like, dude, everybody calls it it's like Coca-Cola.
Like, you want a Coke? Good, all I got's Pepsi.
They're like, oh, you don't have Mario? And it's like, nah, we got Little Big Planet. It's like, no, thanks. That's not the same.
I don't want Little Big Planet. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, though. Go ahead and give us a guess as to what console you think will win everything.
Yeah, what's your prediction? What's your prediction as to which console will win? Not one that we're asking is your personal favorite, but which one do you think will win based on the people's opinions? I'm saying it's either GameCube, 64, or Switch. Like, that's three, but I gotta whittle it down. I'm gonna say GameCube. I'm gonna say the GameCube. Yeah.
So we're seeing the beginnings of the champion.
I think so.
I see. Oh, just don't. Just don't.
Listen.
I'm very afraid that you're correct.
Yeah, because you're like, what's going to beat it? PS2?
Right. The
PS1?
PS2, maybe. PS1, people are going to shit all over that. I know that one is going to lose its round immediately. Even though it is way better than the console I have it going up against. Fucking hands down, it's going to lose.
Yeah, you're right. The Virtual Boy was dope.
Yeah. No, I don't even have the fucking Virtual Boy in here. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah, that's not a console.
Then that one would get like the pity votes by people, and then it would beat something like the fucking Game Boy and be like, no, what is happening?
We should do a survival horror game next time. We should do like Haunting Ground or something.
Ooh.
We had one of those. I don't know if we still have it or not.
Right, in the vault.
Well, I think we sold the one out of the vault. There was one at the Kipling store.
Oh, okay.
Kipling store had some banging PS2 stuff the other day.
Nice. Well,
yeah.
So yeah, we got that out of our systems. Sorry, it hurts. Deep down.
In case you were wondering, John is our fantasy football league champion. So
yes.
Good for you, buddy. You did it. You earned the V.
Well, thanks.
The big W.
Oh my gosh. I have no clue how I won. It was totally luck.
You fucking cheated.
Yep, it's true. I paid off everyone.
Exactly. You even paid me off, and I'm mad about it. No, I'm just...
But yeah, next time we'll have the trophy here with the new figure mounted on it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Glorious.
I'm excited to see how it shakes out, because I don't know. Yeah, I think there's spots for it, but we might have to alter the trophy a little bit. To every time somebody wins a trophy, they get to add an action figure to the trophy. And so I added Pregnant Padme.
Oh, yeah. That was the action figure?
Yeah.
From Star Wars 3?
Yeah, Pregnant Padme. And then I made the trophy. So that was my year one, is the little football guy I put on top.
Yeah.
That's like the year one. I won it year one because,
Because, you champ.
I'm only 2-time winner in our league, baby. Yeah.
I mean, how long has this league been around?
That's like 7 or 8 years now.
Wow. I mean, two out of that is fucking impressive.
Yeah, I got lucky. So,
I mean,
Ben will tell you all about it.
Ben figured out how he would have won this season, too.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Well, it's also funny because, Bo was like, if I hadn't said anything about that quarterback.
Oh, yeah. It's very true because, Yeti didn't get as many points. He wouldn't have been able to beat him if he put in the same people he did this week. But yeah. Thanks, Bo.
Hey, oh,
Yeah,
lame
that's crazy.
Bo. Anyhow,
It's just the way it goes sometimes.
hey, that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
Yeah. This is my first fantasy win in like 8 years of playing, though. So
Dude,
took fucking long enough.
yeah, I mean, everybody gets lucky once in a while.
It's very true. I'm not even going to pretend like I skilled my way through that one. I just had a great draft and it just paid out.
Man, you just didn't get COVIDed up enough.
That's true. Not until the end when I had to start really trying. I'm like, fuck.
Hey.
I need to replace all my injured and my fucking COVID people.
But it worked out. And that's
did.
all that matters.
It did.
It worked out more than God Hand did.
Yeah.
Just keep bringing it up.
All right, so another thing that has happened this week is the Arcade 1-Up now has a pro model for their arcade machines.
How cool.
Yeah.
Just what I wanted for Christmas. Nah, I don't know, man. Arcades are cool. I get that they're hard to find now, and people, it's like almost like a posturing thing. Like finding an original arcade cab and rebuilding it and stuff just is, I think, out of the. It's not like it used to be. Like finding cabs is like impossible now. It's weird. I remember when people give them away for free.
Right? So,
I got several free arcade cabinets. It's like
yeah, that's crazy.
just not like that anymore. So I don't know. I could see how the hobby has changed where people are just like, well, fuck it, I'll buy one.
Right. And it's crazy to think about because this pro model is $1,000 model compared to when Arcade 1-Up started. They were selling them for $300, like brand new.
Right, and again, that seems crazy to me because it's like an actual arcade machine, like a real one.
Yeah.
Doesn't cost that much most of the time. I don't know. I guess I haven't priced arcade machines in a while.
That's true.
We know how to fix them though.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
Just
not well.
Yeah. Just got shocked a couple times. It was fine. Had some smoke coming up at one point. That was cool.
Yep. Whatever. All the arcade machines at the new store have been running really well too, and you refurbished all of those. So
yeah, they've been working great.
The quarter thing on the Street Fighter. One. Yeah, that thing.
I think
it's a piece of shit.
Kind of, and it got soldered to fucking like crazy town inside there.
Yeah,
like they connected like 3 of the coin slots. And it's like,
there you have it.
That makes sense that it doesn't want to register a coin.
Yeah.
Because it's trying to send power to 3 different things. It just doesn't have enough power to even send the signal back up to the console itself.
Dude, these lights keep flickering. It's weirding me out.
Yeah, it's a little crazy today. It happened like once, and I was like, oh, that's weird. It's happened like 18 times since then.
Yeah, I'm like, is my house going to burn down?
Please don't.
Yeah, right?
But yeah, the Pro model is a lot bigger now.
Is that the main thing? Is it's bigger?
Yeah, it's bigger. Comes with a stool. It has like a little floor mat that goes in front of it.
Does it got
stand on?
Does it got better like buttons, like upgraded buttons, better screen, bigger screen?
I think they said that it has a 19-inch screen, which is bigger than the normal
19 inches?
Yeah. Because it has to fill up that bigger space. Since it's almost a full arcade cabinet size.
That feels small. It feels like a small screen.
I mean, aren't the... Let's see. Can we search how big the Arcade 1-Up screens are?
I don't know. I'm just saying 19-inch screen is tiny, my guy.
Not when you're standing right up next to a console or a arcade machine, though. And it looks like 17 inches is their normal size.
Oh, cool.
So you get 2 extra inches.
Dang.
Ooh.
Big timers. That sounds like $1,000 to me.
Yep. And you get a poster.
Hold on.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Why
Yep.
didn't you start with that, my guy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that the poster was included.
How could you forget?
I would just spend $1,000 on the poster by itself.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know why they make arcade machines when you could just be buying posters.
Right? Which is so funny because Like in the one picture that they have of the Killer Instinct model that they're getting ready to set out, and this is the one that they're like, oh, our first pro model for Killer Instinct. Like they just photoshopped a poster onto the wall, and it's like
You couldn't even get the real poster.
you didn't even hang up the real poster. You dicks.
You dicks.
Such an afterthought. They're like, well, what else could we throw in there to make this $1,000 price point seem more reasonable?
Poster?
Damn it, Jim, you've done it again.
Listen, posters are pretty dope, but now that you mention it, I could use a new poster. I might have to buy one of these arcade machines
Yeah.
to get it.
Just to go right next to the arcade machine.
Oh, no, I don't want the arcade machine. I just want the poster.
Well, okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
That works out.
I wonder if I could just spend $700 on the poster, since that's the difference between the pro model.
Probably. I would imagine so. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to...
Yes.
I had it earlier, and then it just felt like shitting itself.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah, moving on to the next topic. Nintendo has some leaks as to what's coming out in the next Direct.
Oh, people be leaking. They be
Although-
speaking.
I get the feeling... These leaks were just so lame, though, that it's like, oh, good, you guessed.
It's almost believable.
Yeah, like, they're making another Pikmin. Pretty sure they talked about it at one point. Like, they didn't have anything to show or anything by that point, but they're like, yeah, we're working on another Pikmin.
Yeah.
So this person paid attention at one point and was like, oh, yeah, Pikmin's coming.
I've prophesized of a game announcement. I always think this leak thing is so weird. It's like, who's sitting around like, wonder what Nintendo's doing? Like,
Right, let's look up their...
let me just hack their mainframe or whatever. Who are these people? Where are they getting this information? Like, why do they exist? I mean, this has to be like deliberate plants. As far as like, hey, leak this information. You know, like...
That was echoey.
Yeah, that was weird.
That
was weird.
It's freaking weird, though, because a lot of people just, like, look at the patent licensing.
Why?
Like, yeah, they're just
Who's
spending their
doing
days
that?
looking at patents all day and like, oh, one from Nintendo.
Yeah, why are you doing... Is it just for the news? Like, if your job is you're a games journalist, sure, but I feel like it's always like Reddit user, Tim Dick Slim 7786479 Wisconsin, Minnesota. Is that how that works? Anyhow, leaked this info, and it's like, who is this guy? Why is he doing this?
I don't know, but Samus Hunter and...
Samus Hunter, yeah. What?
Who was the other one? It was like Panda Leaks or something. I don't know.
Panda Express is leaking stuff now?
No, they give you the leaks.
It's true. It's true. Every time I go there, they're out of orange soda. It doesn't make any sense.
Orange soda just goes best with orange chicken.
I know. My
And
guy.
everybody gets the orange chicken.
No.
No?
No.
You don't always get the orange chicken?
No, I get the kung pao.
Oh.
I like the spices.
I do like the spices.
And their beef and broccoli is pretty good too.
Their beef and broccoli is pretty on point. Definitely, what's the... I think it's Beijing beef. That one is always really good.
They have that like seasoned peppered beef. Like,
I don't
I'm just
know
gonna
if
get
we're
hungry.
Just talking about this. And then another one, like I said, Pikmin and Mario Kart 10 was their other huge guess.
And it's like, sure, make another Mario. I don't know why you would make another Mario Kart yet. Save it. Put it on ice. Fucking forget about it. Drop it in a vault. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe doesn't ever stop selling.
No.
It just keeps selling always. It never stops. Like, just let it keep going.
What else is really funny is that they called it Mario Kart 10. Are we counting the fucking phone game as number 9 now?
They probably are.
That one was so awful. Did
I
you
didn't
try that one?
No, dude. You know I didn't try it.
I had to try it, just like the Dr. Mario, which went backwards. It went up.
What?
Yeah, that fucking game made no sense at all.
They're like, I got an idea, Jerry. What we're going to do, we're going to turn the whole game upside down. And they're like, how are you going to do it? No, literally.
I'm just gonna flip
We're
it.
gonna flip the game upside down.
Instead of gravity going down, you're going up.
Viruses aren't held by the same physical gravity type laws as the mass.
That's true. That's also why they stick to the exact same idea for everything, and then they just kind of upgrade it each system,
Sure.
console.
Yeah. Yeah, Nintendo, you're a bunch of fucking hacks.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
I mean, they're killing it, bro. I don't know. That's the portable Switch console just smashing out.
That's true. The Switch is pretty amazing. All right. Well,
Look, I hate to give them credit.
speaking of Nintendo properties killing it, IGN put out their top 100 games of all time,
Yep, they sure did.
which I feel like they didn't actually try. I didn't even look at the whole list.
Well, we just skipped to the end.
Just their number one choice is what makes me feel like they didn't fucking try. Go ahead and what in your brain
do
is the number one game of all time? Think about it. God of War. There's Mario 64. There's just all sorts of good stuff. But what do they land on?
Breath of the Wild,
Whoa!
Zelda, because that game did it. It's the one. I don't know, man.
It was the first open world game ever to do any of it.
It got memed.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's not the best game of all time.
No, it's a great game of all time.
Sure, it's a game
outta here.
of all time.
Yeah, that's true. Of all time, it's definitely a game.
I don't know, man. Whatever. Like, I don't know what that game did that was so fucking great. You could cook meals and then climb a fucking rock. Like, what? Why?
I don't know. The water physics while you're climbing, that's what did it. And threw everybody over the fucking edge, man. They're just...
People just liked that they could explore a world and not have to be good at a game. They're like, oh my god, I can collect these things, and then I pick them up and I put them inside my pouch, and then I can make a little sausage, and then I can feed it to my horse.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go find some Korok seeds.
That was weird, though. Because it is a really fun game, but the challenge level in that Zelda is non-existent. Like, I think the hardest part of that game is starting it.
Yeah, trying to figure out how that game wants you to
Yeah.
play it is hard, but I mean, it's definitely like, but it's like almost artificial challenges where it's like, oh, I don't have enough health points, or I don't have enough fucking this or that to fight this enemy yet. It like kind of gates you by
Yeah.
just making things overpowered, not by making them like difficult necessarily.
Right. So it's very much a linear open world game because it, blocks you from going into certain parts, which, it's kind of the way it works with everything. But
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it was a pretty, people like it or whatever.
yeah. But
Best game of all time.
seriously, though,
Greatest game of all time.
which game do you think should be greatest game of all time, and why?
Of all time.
Tang.
Oh, what game do you think is the greatest of all time?
Is that some weird ass twang to have? Sorry, but
I'm, you know my vote.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, man. It's got it all, my guy.
It's got it all.
It's got it all.
Shit. That's a hard one. I don't know what the hell I would pick as the best game of all time. My brain just kind of goes to Resident Evil 2. But it's not.
Nah.
It's not.
Nah, I don't know if I could I don't see if I could get behind that one.
I mean, I just feel like that one really gave the horror genre like a kickstart. Like before that, because Resident Evil 1 basically did it, but I kind of feel the same way about Wolfenstein as I do Resident Evil 1. Like, yeah, it did it first, and even Resident Evil 1 really wasn't the first, but it was like the first really successful horror game that was actually like scary.
Right, but what's your favorite? Not based on like pedigree or
Oh.
any sort of like social impact.
My favorite of all time
Yeah.
is probably Doom.
Doom.
First Doom.
Doom 1. There it is.
Because that shit, like I was just talking about, like Wolfenstein did it first, but Doom is what fucking made FPSs a viable option for video games?
Yes.
And what is some of the best-selling video games of all time? FPSs. All stemmed from Doom.
All of them.
Every single one of them. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. They took from Doom.
Doom Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy Doom.
Things got to start somewhere. FPSs started with Doom.
Dang. That's how it is. Don't let anybody tell you any different.
Yup.
They're lying.
And another fun fact about that, the first Doom takes place in 2022.
Oh, shit.
So
That's funny.
we got 2020 pandemic. 2021 was just all around kind of fucking stupid.
That was a weird year,
It's
man.
fucking-
Just so weird. That last year was just like, I mean, between opening the new store and then just the fact that it was the year that it was, I think everybody was going through that other aspect. Just that it was, things just were obviously not recovering the way I think everybody had kind of anticipated.
Yeah. It is a fucking crazy year. Fuck. So, yeah. So now you have the Demon Horde incident to look forward to this year. So, if you're working on portal technology somewhere in a laboratory, hold off.
Yeah.
Just give it a 12-month break. It'll still be there. Just wait.
Yeah, no more demon portals.
I don't want to fucking deal with it this year. I don't.
Yeah, we don't have time for your demon bullshit.
Yeah, just make it a normal year, please.
Yeah, make it a normal portal.
Yeah, for the game Portal.
Yeah, only normal things. No demons. No demon portals.
No demons. No Nightcrawler portals either. That leads to some weird-ass places as well.
Yeah.
If we learned anything from the 90s cartoon, it's that Nightcrawlers, he's got problems.
Don't we all?
And they all stem from the teleportation.
Oh, yeah. It's driving me mad.
Let's see. We also got some store talk that we got to do.
Stork talk?
Stork talk.
Stork dork?
Am I just talking incorrectly right now?
No, I'm just repeating what you're saying,
Oh,
but in funnier, funny voice.
I got you. I see. Let's. So yeah, what the hell's going on in the store this month?
This month. Well,
Or is there a lot going on this week?
no, not
okay.
really. Yeah. Right now we're coming out of holidays. We kind of chilled everything out. We didn't do any extracurriculars, just bigger events and stuff, just to make sure that we could have all of our staff and resources available for getting through Christmas and stuff. Make sure that we're there for the people shopping so they can get in and out and have a good experience. So, going into the beginning of the year, we want to start doing, bigger tournaments again. We've got a big Yu-Gi-Oh tournament planned for the 30th of this month, which up at the North store, which we're hoping to. It's called an escalating box tournament, so it's basically as many people that show up, the prize just keeps growing. But they know what the prize is, right? It's boxes, it's cases, stuff like that. So, last time we did good. It was like 50 players, so we're hoping to get at least 60 players this time, or at most, rather. But that'll be cool. It's $20 entry on the 30th. Starts at 11. So if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh person, no Yu-Gi-Oh people.
So January 30th.
January 30th. Yep.
At what time?
Well, registration is 10 to 11, and then we're gonna start play at like 11:30.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
like a Saturday.
It's a Sunday, I believe. Yeah,
Nice.
it's a Sunday.
Sweet.
And the reason we're doing, it is a Sunday. So
Cool beans. Well, yeah. If you're in the Yu-Gi-Oh and you need somewhere to play, check us out.
yeah, and I mean we play twice a week. We play Saturdays at noon, and then we play Sundays at 3. It's just on the 30th we'll be doing the bigger tournament. So
Hell yeah.
yay. So it's a $20 entry on that one, so it'll be much bigger prizes
Nice.
at the end of it. So yeah, and then we're trying to get something put together for the second week of February to do a 1K tournament for Magic the Gathering, to do a modern tournament. So just a matter of like getting that on the schedule and finished up, and then we'll start promoting it and such.
Sweet.
See.
Any big releases happening this month? I don't think anything's really happening in January.
There's definitely a few things. They're doing the Commander Collection Black, which I think releases on the 28th, which are just little box sets that come with like Commander staples, which are popular cards in Magic the Gathering, but all in the color black. They did a green one already, so those are pretty cool. And then they're doing the Midnight Hunt double feature.
Oh, yeah.
The drafts for that, so we'll be planning some drafts for the end of the month for those as well, which, essentially what that is the last two Magic the Gathering standard sets that were released were the Innistrad Midnight Hunt and Innistrad Crimson Vow. And what double feature is they put both of the sets together because they have a lot of synergy with one another. They're both like vampires and horror themed stuff. It's all like kind of classic monster vibe type stuff. And so they're doing like the old school like double feature movie
right
motif
for the drive-in.
Right, exactly. And then they're all the cards some of them will get new art, alternate art, and then they're all going to be in black and white, kind of like again that the whole drive-in motif. So
I got you.
So yeah, that's cool. And then that's like a big draftable set. So that'll be interesting. We're not getting a lot of those boxes, so I think that's one that it's weird that they're releasing it immediately after releasing these sets.
Yeah,
it's just like
timing feels not great, but
you know what it is, and I bet you that makes sense. What if they started doing it this way? So I've been wondering why they're doing it this way, right? Like, so why do two sets that are both individually draftable and then have both of them put together to make another separate draftable experience? What if in a block they can take three sets that aren't individually draftable, but when you put them together, then they can sell you a third or a fourth product, right? They sell you set 1, 2, and 3 separately.
Right.
Then you put them together, and they make a draft box out of that.
Oh.
And then they get to sell you a fourth product, and that's what everybody drafts. And it's more variants, so you're not dealing with the same cards over and over. They could do custom art. They could do stuff like that. Because it seems like they're trying to get away from doing drafts, or at least focusing on each set being draftable.
I got you. So you can get more specialized cards in the individual releases, but if you want to draft, eventually you'll get some of those cards in a draftable set.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what they do.
Sweet. Let's see. Is Pokemon Legends Arceus still actually coming out this month?
Yes, it is.
So there's a big hitter for January 28th. Pokemon Legends Arceus.
That's my birthday.
Is it?
Yes.
Sweet.
I hope that game's good, because everything I've seen kind of looks dumb.
Yeah, I love Pokemon. I really do. I just really want them to change it up some in a fun way. So yeah, I'm very interested, but I could also be very disappointed.
I feel like, and I don't know, maybe you feel me here, maybe you don't. I feel like Pokemon is one of those things that I like love in a way that's like because it's been around so much, but not. It's like you have some aunts and uncles, and it's like one of those, and you love it because it's always been there, but you don't love it as much as your other aunts and uncles. It's just like it's just been there.
Just kind of like a fallback uncle.
And then like you go to its house for like a party because you're like, you know what, I never hang out. You know, maybe I haven't given the benefit of the doubt. And you hang around with Pokemon for a while, and you're like, yeah, I still don't really.
That's exactly what I remembered. Hasn't changed a bit.
Exactly. You're just like, still doing the same old shit.
Not that it wasn't good to begin with, but.
Right. No. It's exactly. It's almost like I raise my expectations every time I get away from it, and then I come back and I'm like, oh yeah, it's exactly what it is, and what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, how dare I?
Yep. Expecting something different.
But
that's the definition of insanity.
Yeah. Well, and that's not to bash it at all.
Right.
Pokemon is like consistently solid for 1 billion years, but yeah, they just don't change it up that often.
Right.
So hopefully Arceus is a good game that is different and isn't bad.
And another big hitter of the month, Rainbow Six Extraction.
Oh my God, we finally get Rainbow Six Extraction.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm 100% buying that one.
I believe you. I mean,
It's how it's just.
it's a Rainbow Six game.
Yep. I have to. So
I'm not going to.
I'll definitely do a video on it right when it comes out. Cause I'm stoked. I know no one else is. I'm sorry.
Look, I just wish there was a way I could play. Like, if it's got like a weird 2-player co-op where you can use your disc and share it with me, I'll totally play with you. But
I mean, yeah, like they did with Ghost Recon Wildlands.
yep,
Or not Wildlands.
yep. No, I don't know.
The second one. Wildlands was the first one. Breakpoint.
Breakpoint,
There it is.
dude. Breakpoint is like a $15 game now. It's like
Is it really?
It's like a $15 game.
I feel like that game isn't getting enough credit for how much it's really pulled a No Man's Sky on everyone. Because it started out and everybody bought it. Well, that were going to buy it. And they all kind of shit on it. They're like, oh, this is dumb. There's a lot of problems. And this is fucking lame. To now, it's probably one of the best Ghost Recons. In my opinion. And I've been playing it for a long time. And they kept adding stuff. Like, they've even added something recently. Where it's like a story that happens a couple months after the main story. So, I think it's awesome what they've done with it. But I don't understand how they went from doing that and progressively making it better by understanding what Ghost Recon players want to whatever the fuck this next Ghost Recon is. And they're like, you know what you guys wanted? Warzone. We knew that.
I mean, dude, that's
Like, how did you fucking go from this?
that's how, dude. Money, bro. They just want to get paid.
It's unfortunate. So
They want to do licensed shit, and they want to make a bunch of money selling skins because that's. Look, eventually you're gonna get to use all the Fortnite skins in the fucking metaverse
Yeah.
when you're playing as that digital character. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
in VR.
But yeah, I think that really the main reason I am buying Rainbow Six Extraction day one is because I feel like this is the very last time
They'll make
we're
one.
going to get a story in a Rainbow Six ever again.
Is there a story?
Yeah, there's actually a single player to this one. Because they didn't even have that in Siege.
And it's not just like a bunch of mini missions.
Yeah.
It's like an actual story. Voice acted.
I believe so.
Okay.
I mean, we'll find out. Of course, they keep focusing on all the multiplayer stuff, but they throw in the little nuggets of career mode, like here and there, and you're like, that's what I fucking want.
I want a career in murder.
Yeah. Even though we're fighting goddamn alien spores and shit.
Hey, man, you know,
I,
what are you gonna do?
you can only use nukes as the end game thing so many times. I get it.
Well, and I mean, there's just people can't even fucking make a video game anymore without being like, that's too violent, it's racist, you're bad.
You're
yeah."
killing a certain group. Like, well, if you're fighting somebody else that's normally a group,
They should all look like crash test dummies. That way nobody gets mad.
that makes sense. I kind of like the idea of them just making up fake nations. I think that's been working out. Or, well, it did work out. And now they're just not making stories anymore because stories are hard. Who wants that? Who needs that?
Yeah,
Guns go blam blam. That's what we need.
exactly. Whatever, dude. All I play is Battlefield 2042 online, so I can't talk shit. That game doesn't even have a campaign.
I know. That's why I don't have it.
It's, yeah, well,
just-
enjoy being a lone loser.
I know. I really do want to play that one, though. I miss Battlefield freaking multiplayer. That one is probably one of the only ones where I'm like, yes, that multiplayer I'm going to play. I just need to wait for it to go on sale digitally, and then I'll probably buy it.
Yeah, it's
For you guys already have 4 people playing, and that's a whole squad right there.
I mean, not all the time. Like, we didn't have 4 people. We don't even have 4 people most of the time. Usually we only have 3. So it's like, yeah, usually there's like one person on or another. I'm only on like once or twice a week because I'm fucking tired.
I feel you.
Charlie hit me up tonight asking if I wanted to play, and I was like, podcast, my guy. I mean, whatever.
Sorry, Charlie. We tried to play a game tonight. I mean,
Yeah.
we played it. You guys don't get to see it.
There was some moments. There were some moments where we're like, you know what? We're having a good time. But most of it was like, this camera sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
What you looking at?
Battlefield. I feel like I just saw that on sale on the PlayStation Store.
It better not be on sale already. That game just fucking dropped. No, I mean,
Of
honestly.
course it's on sale. Nope. $40
$40.
for the PS4 version, although that's the
Yeah.
only version that exists, right? Oh, nope, there's PS5. $48 for the PS5
There you go.
for the cross-gen bundle. God damn it, that's still so much for one. Just a multiplayer game.
It is. It is.
Huh.
That's why I only do one multiplayer game. That's why it's just always Battlefield, because it's like, this is one that I know that I'm gonna like. I'm gonna buy all the shit for it. I bought the Ultimate Pass just because I was like, oh fuck it.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna do it, might as well go.
And it's
all in.
like, exactly. It's like, I play Call of Duty every once in a while, but I just don't like it. I
don't like those either.
And I don't like Fortnite, and I don't like Warzone, and I don't like Apex Legends. I just want to get in a fucking tank. Or, you know what I want to do? I want to get in a dune buggy and just honk my horn and run over people. That's what I do, man. I just get in, like, whatever car I can find, and I just fucking smash on the horn and just do donuts and shit in the middle of the capture points and just run people over. It's amazing. I know that they hate me. I hate me.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
A little sad.
Well, let's do the look what I found.
That sounds great.
What'd you find?
I found this.
Hold
If you can't see, because you might be listening, this is actually from Tiny Circuits. It's called a Thumbie.
Thumbie.
It is literally the size of, like, my thumb, like the end of it. And it's a working, tiny, like, Game Boy. Comes pre-installed with 5 games.
It's got Tetris.
It's got fucking Tetris on it. And you can play it. Like,
It's true. Like, the thing is tiny, but you can...
it's tiny, but it actually plays Tetris. You have 2 buttons and a D-pad. And I haven't tried out the feature where you can actually make your own games on here, too. And I'm going to try that out. I'm definitely excited because I really do want to get into some game development of my own.
This is definitely the place to start.
Right. And I mean, really, the finishing point that I want to get to is Game Boy. Not like I want to make some 3D worlds fucking RPGs that last for hundreds of hours or shit. No. Something simple.
Yeah. Flappy Bird.
Yeah. No, not that simple. But, I mean, that's where you start, though.
Dude.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I got... They were nice enough to send us, like, the first batch. So, a bunch of other people have gotten this already as well, but we were guaranteed part of the first batch of final products sent out. So, thank you, Tiny Circuits, for that. We're definitely going to... I'm going to make a video of this at some point. After I've tried out everything, probably have made a game or 2 of my own on there.
Like, on it? You make the game on it?
No, you make it on their website, and then you can load it onto the Thumbie.
That's why I was like, dude, that sounds awful, my guy.
Trying
like,
to code on this
yeah,
fucking
I'm
thing.
like, I don't think you should do that. I think it's a bad idea.
No, you go to their website, and I'll put a link to it so you guys can find it yourselves. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna play around with it a lot.
I do like the buttons are very satisfying.
Yeah, they're very clicky.
Very clicky.
So even though they're fucking tiny, you can feel it when you push the button.
Yeah. It's interesting.
So yeah, that was our early boy that we got.
Mm-hmm. Early boy.
Yeah. Because those guys are really cool. Thank you guys again.
Thanks, guys.
Gonna show off a movie first and then some games that I got, but finally found Hercules and Xena.
Homunculus.
The animated
Is it
adventures.
Hercules and... Oh, it is and Xena.
Yep.
Dang.
The Battle for Mount Olympus.
The Sorbo was a voice actor too?
Yup.
Starring the voices of Kevin Sorbo as the real Hercules and Lucy Lawless as the only Xena. That's her fucking, like, yeah.
Yup.
Animated spectacular catapults the mythical exploits of their popular live-action TV series. I wonder, does she scissor Gabrielle in this, too?
No, Gabrielle gets turned into a giant eagle.
That's tight.
I feel like Gabrielle's voice actor was actually Renee. Damn it, I forgot her name. But the actual actress that was Gabrielle, but Eolus was definitely just some random dude that they just pulled in. They're like, hey, you have a lot of lines. You kind of sound like him. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's fucking roll, dude.
But the animation is hilarious.
Is it bad?
It's... I don't want to say bad, because it came out in 1997, so I feel like animation standards were pretty good, but it looks like Hanna-Barbera made it.
Looks like Hannah Montana made it.
Yeah. I always fucking call it Hannah Montana first. But Hanna-Barbera, it really looks like a cartoon that came out mid-'80s and was a little outdated.
Just Hercules, he's like, Xena, come help me lift this thing. And Snagglepuss just walks up. He's like, hey, you trying to get more of that sweet money?
It's just so weird because there's definitely so many scenes where they just have the flying background where it's just like fucking lines on a painting. And they just like rotate it and shit. And you're like, no, stop.
Yeah, it looks good. Like in both of the screenshots on the back, there's just no background at all. It's just a gradient color.
Yep. And I really enjoyed it because it's awful, and I just really love awful movies sometimes. But actually, both my kids are obsessed with it. Like, I had to ask before I took it here tonight, and my little dude was just like, okay. You have to bring it back, though. Like, of course I'm bringing it back.
He's like,
okay.
It's all about Hercules and Xena. I mean, whatever. Hercules is cool. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Disney Hercules movie is probably better.
It's better.
Yeah, it's got James Woods in it. Of course, it's better.
It hurts to say it.
It's got James.
It's also got Danny DeVito.
Yeah, but I mean, James Woods. That's all you need, guy. Hey,
who's
come
James
on.
Woods again?
Hades.
Oh, yes. You're correct. He's amazing. Yeah, this is only if you like Hercules and Xena, the TV shows, check this out. Otherwise, don't. Because they even like start this one like assuming you've at least seen 6 seasons of television.
Well, yeah, because it's like immediately like
yes,
joined by their trusty sidekicks, Eolus and Gabrielle. It's like,
yeah, they don't introduce them at all. They're
well, also Xena was never actually like a real. That was like a completely made up one, right? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Like Hercules was an actual mythological creature or person, whatever.
I mean,
you know what I meant.
A creature.
Yeah, he's a creature, man.
He's a beast.
But I mean, Xena was just like, man, what if there was a girl Hercules?
Put her in leather, make it Lucy Lawless. Let's do this.
Yeah.
That's a winning combination right there.
Hey, what can I say?
Not much.
The whole world won.
It's true. And then moving back into games, I got 2 of them this week, apparently from the same distributor. And I didn't notice that until now, but IGN.
Where'd these come from?
I got them from Amazon. And I pre-ordered them like months and months ago. I kind of forgot about Darius, to be honest, but got Darius HD.
Okay.
I have no clue if it's a remake of it yet.
Well, so IGN would be like the publisher who
That's what I meant,
who re-released it. But yeah, I mean it's a Taito game.
Yeah. Is this also a Taito? This is a Taito. So yeah, I got 2 Taito games. I guess they're re-releases, or maybe it's just the first time they're physical releases. Because
Yeah, so they're modern HD graphics or authentic retro experience. So this is a re-release of the first Darius.
Sweet. I haven't played that one yet, but I have played the living shit out of this one. What is it? The Ninja Saviors?
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, Ninja Saviors was dope. This was a Super Nintendo game.
Yeah, that game is fun as hell. And the 2-player is hard as balls because you share your health and you share like your charge attack.
These are just on Amazon?
Yeah, they were 30 a piece.
That's tight.
was really hoping they weren't going to come out on the exact same day because they both had totally different release dates. Then they both went to December 31st. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to get these for a couple months now. And then they both showed up, like, yesterday. It's like, oh, fuck. I just got charged for both of those at the same time.
You're like, ouch.
Yeah, 30 apiece sounded fine until they both happened at the exact same time. Made me sad a little bit. But
True.
definitely enjoying the Ninja Saviors. I'm hoping Darius is really fucking dope like this, but...
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I don't remember the first one, but...
It's a solid shmup that I've never really played, so...
Hey.
I'm stoked. And there you go.
There you have it.
That's all I got.
I've only got one.
Looks like a good one, though.
It's a pretty good one. I got the Tenchu Z on the Xbox 360 to go with the From Software collection. Tenchu Z was just basically Ninja Dark Souls.
That's
I didn't realize it until much later, but if you go back and play it like the way they did the items, all of the gauges, like the stamina, a lot of the stuff that you see, the way you like upgrade weapons and stuff, like a lot of it was right here when they did it first in Tenchu Z. And a lot of people, like, Tenchu originally came out on the PS1, and I was a huge fan of the first one. I never got the second one.
Right. Yeah, I have the first one. Is that From Software that made that as well? The first Tenchu?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kick-ass. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I mean, From Software is also responsible for all the Armored Core games.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, hot damn. I think I'm more of a fan of From Software than I knew.
And I think they did From Mission, too. Or Front Mission.
Front Mission?
Maybe not. I could be wrong on that one. I think I'm wrong on that one. I think they're just responsible for Armored Core.
I think that one was Enix.
Yeah, you're right.
Square Enix.
You're right, because it's got all the different like RPG element stuff. But
that's a fucking fun one too, though.
But yeah, become the ultimate ninja assassin. This game is just sweet. You just level up, and it's fucking hard, like just like a Dark Souls game. Stupid hard, but really, really good. So just one I had to add to the collection.
That's fucking dope. So you've tried it already?
Yeah, I mean, I never beat it, but I played it in the past, and then I like didn't keep my 360 collection, and it's just one that I've been saying if I see it, I'm gonna snag it.
Nice.
There's that one. The next one, I gotta grab another copy of Shadows of the Damned.
Ooh.
I think I have a PS3 copy of that though upstairs.
Dude, I've been keeping an eye out for that one for a while. I haven't found any of them just out in the wild.
Yeah, that's gonna be a weird one for sure. And I mean, it is a survival horror game, so it's going to go up in price. Like,
shit.
It's like comedy survival horror. That's why it's so fucking good.
Nice.
And it stars Nolan North as the gun that they refer to as Boner. Like, it's
Boner.
just big boner. Like, legit, there's a part where you're like in a Vegas type thing, and you are pointing your giant boner gun and shooting like cannons at these mechs that are coming down the street, and like,
does it happen to be super glue or like hot glue or something?
No, they're just giant explosions.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a weird game.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I've definitely been trying to find that one. I might just give in and eBay it or something, but I'll probably keep searching in person for a while.
Well, and Shinji Mikami, the producer of Shadows of the Damned, was the director of God Hand, and also Resident Evil 1 and also Resident Evil 4.
That's such a crazy range of storytelling right there.
Yeah.
Like, super serious, kind of like lot of text to, hey, there's a dick in the corner.
Yeah, what the
Did you
fuck?
see it?
Yeah, yeah. This and then this game. What the shit? What the hell? I don't even know. It's such nonsense. I love it. He's like a slightly toned down Suda 51. Well, Suda 51 wrote the story for Shadows of the Damned, which I know I've talked about this fucking game a lot, but it's so good. Anyhow. But yeah, that's all I had this week. I mean, for as much as I don't know, I was looking at some cool stuff, but I didn't. That's the only thing that really stood out to me. That I was like, I gotta take that home.
Those are sometimes the best ones, though, because then you know you really wanted that thing you brought home.
Yeah, I have really been wanting this one.
Mine's half and half this week. I really wanted this Hercules and the Thumby. These other two are just kind of a pleasant surprise. It's like I said, I thought they would be coming out fucking way later.
Co-op play?
Ooh.
System Link?
That does remind me of just a quick bit of news, though, to interject before we move on. Definitely the A500 Mini, the Amiga A500.
Yeah.
That got delayed a little bit.
Oh,
Not coming out in March now. It's coming out in April.
dang. Did you order one?
I did.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason I know, because I keep looking at it from time to time, and I'm like, I just want it to be March already. And
I just want my Amiga.
And then I don't even think they've announced all the games for it yet, which is really starting to piss me off. You guys are getting way too close.
Isn't there an Earthworm Jim game? Isn't that like one of the games?
Oh, that's the the Intellivision Amico. Yeah, I mixed up my names. No, that's the Amico. I'm talking about the Amiga A500, like the mini personal computer with the pad and the mouse.
Sure. Yeah, the naming conventions that they got for these things are real clever.
They're real.
It's like they couldn't just call it. Yeah, exactly.
Of course, it shows when I ordered them. It doesn't show when the fuck they're coming out right away. Let's see. Oh, there it is. April 30th now. So it's been pushed back more than a month because it was supposed to be coming out like March 13th or something.
Unbelievable.
To April 30th.
Unbelievable.
And the fucking Evercade went from January to February 11th. So everything I'm waiting for is just constantly being like, huh?
They're like, look, we know you paid for it, but listen, just listen.
No listening. I'm done listening.
It's going to take a little while longer.
All right. I think my computer's about to die, so we better hurry up and do this thing. Yep. I think we're just going to spin the wheel right away, and then I'll talk about Army Men, Toys in Space.
Toys in Space.
Yeah, the screen just went dark, so we're going to have to just
do
this now.
Do
Oh, no.
it. Do it.
Do it now.
Do
Do it now.
it. Do
Other
it.
John's
Do
collection,
it.
if you were unaware of what the hell we're talking about. It's all my games put into this giant digital wheel. And then we get a little bit of gameplay every week from a random game. What console are you feeling?
GBA.
All right, I'm going with Dreamcast again, damn it. I want the Dreamcast. Army Men Toys in Space. I literally just played that one. No.
There's no way. That's got to be some. Well, I just mean like something's got to be fucked up for it to pick that one again.
Okay, here we go. GBA and Dreamcast. This is what we're hoping for. Alien Trilogy, PS1.
Okay, that's cool.
There you go. Solid pick. Picker wheel, solid pick. Yeah, that one's actually super fun. I'm going to enjoy that quite a bit. And Army Men Toys in Space is the one that we rolled last time, and it's not an RTS like I thought it was. That was the wrong one.
Is it just like an action game?
It's an action game, but it's top down. You have a tiny area, and you have like little missions inside of those, and holy fuck.
It's like Desert Strike, something like that.
Kinda, but you're just one of the, you're Sarge, just running around, and you could pick up like grenades, flamethrowers, fly swatters, like insect sprayers and shit. And I never even saw the aliens. I just had to deal with a bunch of bugs and tans.
Makes sense.
And then, dude, that game was harder than I was thinking it was gonna be. It was tough, and I kept getting stuck on everything. Like, you try to walk around a bucket, you better go around that fucking handle on the bucket too, because you will get stuck on that thing.
Oh, that's really annoying.
Yeah, and the handles are always sticking straight up, so they are always blocking a little bit of the view, but you can't walk underneath them. You have to go all the way fucking around whatever you see. So, it's okay.
Yeah.
Definitely a game I'll probably beat at some point, but not one I'm gonna obsess over. It'll be when I'm really bored one day and be like, I should see if I could beat that game, because I'm sure it's got to be only like 7 maps or something.
Yeah.
And I almost made it through 2. I cleared the second map and I didn't know what to do, so I called it quits.
You're just like, okay, I'm done with this now.
Yeah, because they won't tell you what the fuck you're doing. You just have to figure it out.
That's the hardest part about these fucking old games. Even God Hand, it's like doing tutorials in the second stage.
Right.
And it doesn't tell you anything. It's like, use a grab block move. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean?
Like, oh, it doesn't tell you to go set it up in your combos or certain moves do certain things. Nope, just, hey, you should use that thing.
You should use that thing we didn't tell you about. Oh, yeah. Thanks, dude.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a game that happened.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cool beans. Well, I think that's everything.
I salute you.
Official sign off.
Official sign off.